Stephen Bull, VIP Promotions, Risk or Reward. This contest is super middleweight contest, 6 3-minute rounds. Your shooting in charge this evening, Mr. Kurt Haslam, your timekeepers Gary Brennan and Phil Morris, and your referee when the action starts, Mr. Steve Bray. Introducing the contestants this evening and fighting out of the blue corner. A record of 9 victories, 22 defeats and a single draw. He weighed in at 12 stone 4 pounds. He wears the all-black trunks and hails from Doncaster. Ladies and gents, a huge round for Jason Daddy Cool Paul. And fighting out of the red corner, a perfect record, 7 wins, 7 fights. He weighed in at 12 stone 1 pound, no ounces. And tonight wears the red shorts trimmed with green. He comes from Manchester. Dale Canelo Coyne.
Okay, those are the cold break. Take one step back. Don't really put yourself on the back of the head. Protect yourselves at all times. Touch gloves.
Here we go then. First step up to 6 rounds this is for Dale Coyne.
Second down, round 1.
Big support for Dale in here tonight, especially at ringside. All got the yellow shirts on, backing him.
Yeah, he seems to have brought a lot down from man coach. You can hear him in top voice there.
That was a nice shot from Coyne, just easing his way to the fight. Lovely jab then.
Yeah, they call him the Yankoats Alvarez. You can see why. Ginger hair, the style.
Very impressive fighter, isn't he, Dale Coyne? He's got a lot of people talking.
Yeah, he's a very heavy-handed fighter, and like you say, he's very well schooled. As an amateur, he used to box out of Fox ABC. You know, that was home to one, you know, Anthony Crowler.
Yeah, and then of course now training out the finest gym with certain Terry Flanagan.
Yeah, so he's always been mixing, you know, with top quality operators.
You can see that in his style as well. Very well trained fighter. He does all the basics well, exciting. If you get a chance after this, Andy mentioned it before, the knockout of the month he got on Box Nation, fantastic shot. Interesting to see how he adapts to the 6th round instead of the 4. I'm sure it'll be much of the same.
Just landed a nice left hook to the body there, did Coyne. Oh, and a lovely right hand. Really dictating the fight in there.
You could really hear that hook to the body land as well. Sunk into the body.
I felt it here at ringside when McDonald's nearly came up. Great shot by Coyne. There's a good variety of punches coming from Coyne as well. Ball just answered back with a couple of shots there.
Yeah, Coyne's dictating it though in there, isn't he, at the moment?
Yeah, and he's mixing it up. It's good to see, you know, it's not just the same old combinations coming. He's mixing it head to body, the uppercuts coming in. He's got a brilliant variety of shots.
Nice feint from Coyne to the head and then throwing that jab to the body. Just trying to open his opponent up a little bit more. That was a nice straight right to the head there. Doubled it up.
Just entering the last few seconds of this round.
Great opening round that for Dale Coyne. Just looking round ringside. The exciting Anthony Lee. Supporting his gym mate Callum Diath as well over there.
I spotted Tom Farrell as well somewhere.
Yeah, Shane Singleton's in it. There's quite a few fighters in it. I owe Callum Diath an apology, me and John Evans do. We thought he'd lost a tooth last week in Buxton. Turns out he had a hair in his gum shield. So we would have been a bit over dramatic about that one. Great performance from Callum though. Looked fantastic in there, good to see him back. We heard he picked up a little bit of a hand injury, so we hope he's okay. Then of course Lecky, devastating again on the James Lindemann show. He's back out at the Manchester Arena on Frank Warren's show in a few weeks' time. Good exposure for Lecky.
Seconds, corners. Seconds out, round 2.
Coyne straight back to the middle of the ring, dictating the fight from the centre. Good jab. He's got a lovely solid jab there, just locks it out.
A lot of spike behind the shots as well, isn't he? Big frame he's got. When he throws that jab, he puts everything behind it.
Just edging his way forward now, looking for those gaps. As you said though, Luke, there's a lot of intent going in his shots.
Right, there we go again, that jab landed straight through the middle. Lovely counter left up to the top of the head as well. Often those shots just scramble you a little bit to the top of the head, near the temple area.
Great body shot there. A lovely right hand over the top as well. Some real spike behind these punches now from Coyne. And again, great right hand. Starting to find the target at will now is Coyne.
I think Ball's really on the back foot here, isn't he? And he's struggling to land any shots of his own. Just as I say, he landed a couple, but they're not going to hurt Dale them. And he won't mind his opponent throwing shots actually, so he can counter them.
Yeah, I just noticed Coyne was sitting on the ropes a couple of times there, looking, to counter Ball. He wants Ball to throw so he can find them openings. Great body shot there by Coyne. You've definitely felt that.
Oh, lovely double right hand as well, and then a left hook to the body.
He's really letting his shots go away, Coyne. He's trying to go for the stoppage. Brilliant right hand. And another lovely body shot.
Landing at will, isn't he, really? And Ball's not coming back with much. I think this might be an early night for Coyne if he can keep this pressure up, Some big shots landing and they take the toll no matter who you are. If you're getting hit with shots like that, they are going to hurt you.
It's like a tree. Keep chopping away, eventually it's going to fall.
Yeah, and the Ball gone for rugby tackle-esque hold, then lifted the leg as he pushed him back to the ropes. I'm not sure about that one, but I think that's a sign he's hurting there. Yeah, Dale Coyne's corner, loving this. Steve Mail sat beside me here. He's impressed with that.
Reacting to it as well. Reaching the last few seconds of this round.
Yeah, Coyne's got a couple of stoppages to his name so far in his career, but over the 4-round distance, you don't really have too much time to get the stoppages, and I think I do say it a lot, but he's one of these guys that, as he gets into longer fights, he will get a lot more stoppages as distance goes on. He just wears his opponents down.
Yeah, definitely. When he gets them fighters that are going to come to win and not going to tuck up, he's going to find the knockouts. He's got power in both hands. He's shown that on numerous occasions.
Yeah, he really is a top prospect, and training in the gym like he does with the guys we mentioned before, Lecky, Dia, Terry Flanagan, the likes of them, they're only going to improve you as a fighter. Of course, Steve Maillet in the corner as well. He's been there, done it, won a world title, of course, with Terry, so he knows what he's doing in there. And the finest gym, they have a distinct style, quick feet, popping in and out with the shots, and Coyne certainly fits that mould. He does that, he gets in and out of range quickly, lands his shots, doesn't get hit with a lot.
Yeah, it's very busy, that gym at the moment. You've also got
Seconds
Warren Tanzi
out.
and Jake Bulger
Round
fighting
3.
out there. It's a very active gym. It's going from strength to strength.
Yeah, and they say success breeds success, and certainly the case in the finest. Nice body shot from Dale Coyne. Ball's just trying to land a few shots of his own now, but he's not having much success. Doesn't want to load up too much in these shots though. He needs to set it up before he lets these big shots go, doesn't he? Maybe change the angle a little bit. Coyne's just measuring him there, flicking that jab out. A little bit of success there for Ball with that right hand over the top. But like I said before, Coyne won't mind that, so he can counter punch. Oh, that was a nice shot. Just snap Ball's head back on the ropes then. Nice work again from Coyne.
He's from the 2-1 quite a lot in this fight, and it's been really successful for him. It's nice to see, you know, a lot of fighters dictate that. They go for the 1-2, and it's nice to see him mixing it up.
Yeah, and often your opponent's expecting to flick the jab out, so to mix it up a little bit, you often have success with it, but you don't want to do that too much. You've still got to use the jab, and he has done tonight. He's picked his shots very nicely. Ball seems to reluctant to throw in there now, doesn't he? Now he's felt Coyne's power. Just got to keep this pressure going now, Coyne.
Coyne just weighing his opponent up, looking for the gaps, looking for them body shots. I've troubled his opponent in a good few times.
Yeah, Ball's shots seem to lack a bit of spite now. Now he's been hit by Coyne. He's not really putting everything into these shots like he was in the first round.
No, he knows he's in for an hard night's work. And like you say, he's going into survival mode. Just reaching the last few seconds of this round. And Coyne just lands with a good left up.
Yeah, and we said that before, didn't we? Coyne won't mind that Ball's throwing the odd shot because he can counter it, and he's very good at countering the shots actually.
Yeah, like you say, he wants them shots to come at him so he can find the gaps, he can find the openings to the body.
Hashtag VIP Boxing Live on Twitter. We're on Facebook as well, so get some comments in and we'll read them out for you. Providing that they'll work, because we can't seem to get on them at the moment. Still to come tonight, of course. Mike Stafford's in the ring, Craig Johnson. Hot prospect Danny Wright. A lot of people are talking about Danny. Steve Brogan, of course, we talked about him earlier. He's an exciting fight in with Henry James. Matty Fagan and then Adam Ishmael against Andy Colquhoun. Real 50-50 fight for the Central Area title.
Which
mean a
fight
lot
are you
to both
looking
of them.
forward to, Luke?
I'm excited to see Danny Wright in there tonight. And I think, although Nathan Hardy's record, he's got a losing record. The fact that he's coming off the back of 3 wins, he's shown some intent now in the professional game, and he's put in 3 good performances. I've watched them back, and he has looked impressive in there, and I've seen him win live before, so should be a good fight that. But of course, speaking to everyone that knows Danny, he is a special talent, and I know he's only had 3 fights, and we're bigging him up a lot, but I genuinely believe he'll be winning titles soon. 2018, 2019, he'll be in big title fights.
Like you say, he's got a bit of a test tonight. Hardy beat one of my mates, Ryan Oliver. I wouldn't class him as a journeyman. It's a bit of a test tonight, but it's a test that I think that Danny will come through.
Yeah, exactly. I said that earlier, didn't I? He's got one of those records that on paper it should be an easy night for Danny, but it certainly won't be. A bit like Fonz, it's never an early night when you're in with these guys. Just as we say that, Dale Coyne's landed a lovely right hand over the top. He forced Ball to hold him then a bit.
Nice little body shot to the left. Couldn't get my words out then.
Corner are just asking Dale to push Ball off when he gets in close. Fire at range. It's not a bad tactic that, is it?
Coyne just edging his way in now. Looking to see if he can land that body shot that can get ball out of there.
Oh, it's a lovely right hand again from Dale Coyne. That right hand's been perfect, landing to the head. Every time he's thrown it, virtually he's landed, and then a left up to the body to follow it up.
Yeah, I'm sure Ball's ribs are going to be sore tomorrow. He's done well to stick in there because Dale's caught him with some cracking body shots.
Yeah, and I think it was in the second round. We thought he'd hurt him, but he seemed to be okay. He recovered quickly, and he's on the front foot a little bit here now.
He seems to have got his second wind. Dale's still well in control, but like you say, he's having a bit of a pop now.
Be good for Dale, this. Opponent's firing back, landing some good shots of his own. Especially as he steps up to 6 rounds. A bit more of a test for him.
Like I say, Jason Ball has got 9 wins. He's coming here with 9 wins. Although he's got quite a few losses. 22 to be exact. You know, he's still got a bit of ambition, I suppose.
Yeah, absolutely. And you don't win 9 professional fights, no matter how many losses you got. You don't win 9 professional fights if you can't box a bit. End of the fight. I think Coyne's got that one. Pretty safe to say. Bit of confusion here. We thought the fight was over then. It was scheduled for 6. It was scheduled for 6, but Jason Ball's corner, they're saying it's 4.
And they don't want another couple of rounds, do they?
No, and I think Steve and
Dale
especially
does.
Steve and Dale, yeah, they want 6. It's the first step up for him, 6. But I mean, the doctor's there. I'm not sure about this, but would it count as a stoppage if they stop now, or is it scheduled for 4 rounds? I'm not too sure about this one. I think the problem is Ball's corner have been told it's 4 round. Coyne's been told it's 6, and a bit of confusion in there. It's either the end of the fight or the longest minute break between rounds. What have they decided? I think the fact that the doctors had a look at the boxes, it is a 4 rounder this, I think. A little bit of confusion. We'll have to wait and find out. Don McGuinness, the MC, is in the ring anyway, so I assume that signals that it's the end of the fight. A bit earlier than we thought, but another win for Dale Coyne anyway.
Very strange.
Yeah, you don't see this often, do you? Bit of confusion between the two.
No, you don't see, like I say, confusion over rounds. The first time I've seen this in professional boxing.
Anyway, I think the bottom line of it is, if it was over 4 or 6, Dale Coyne would have got the win. I think it's pretty safe to say that. So another win on his record. He can move on again to another day. Good momentum building fight for this. It was quite a tough test actually for him, and I was looking forward to going over 6 actually.
Yeah, just to see how the fight did develop. I think Dale, it would have panned out the same way it was going there. I think Dale would have still been on top. It looks like he's got a good engine, and all his shots were still solid.
Yeah, and I think it has turned into a 4 rounder, so there we go. Should be a win for Dale Coyne.
3-minute rounds, your winner Steve Gray, the referee, has scored this contest 40 points to 36 in favour of your winner. And now with a record of 8 fights and 8 victories from Manchester, Dale Canelo Coyne. And ladies and gents, a big round for Jason Ball.